Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to one of the biggest crystal opening commentaries I have done all year. CMA 1323 sent multiple videos with so many different crystals attached, and I have, of course, not looked at this until I hit the play button. So I know that given the length of the videos, it's going to be a longer than average crystal opening commentary. Keep in mind, most of my crystal opening commentaries are 5 minutes or less, and that's kind of how I prefer it. But, this was a mega opening that he has waited months and months and months to hoard, and I like a challenge. So, Invisible Woman, first 5-star to open it up, 300,000 5-star shards. 300,000. Wow. So, we had a video earlier this week asking the question, was hoarding 200,000 5-star shards worth it? But now we have to ask ourselves, was hoarding 300,000 5-star shards worth it? Now, again, I haven't watched this, so the question is he going to go for Doom in batches of 10? If he gets, I'm assuming he's going for Doom. I haven't seen the comment, but if he gets Doom, does he go for 20 basics? Does he stay? Quake is an amazing champion, my bae to get, and that is a first-time Quake, and that is the first champion out of the gate. These things have gone horrible for so many people, but not CMA 1323, again, right out of the gate, just taking on that first crystal by storm. And also, Magic is one of the best champions in this crystal. I love Magic. I actually love Kabam for making a champion years and years and years ago that still is OP in 2020. You know they designed a champion to perfection, when after years of the game evolving, she's still extremely relevant. So Quake and Magic back-to-back, what an incredible start. You know it had to end at some point, sooner than later, and that is Satan's sister, Thor Jane Foster, who I'm apparently allergic to because I'm about to sneeze. Woo! Wow, allergic to a fourth dupe of Thor Jane Foster? Fourth, fifth? And you got Quake twice in 4 crystals. What are the odds of that? Wow, Bud, what an opening. But the question's going to be, is he going to get Doom? Because ultimately, I'm guessing that this is not about Quake. This is about Dr. Doom, as it should be. Well, we are going to be on this journey together. This 30 5-star crystal in some capacity journey. And Ant-Man is a way to come up small, but I'd rather have Ant-Man than Captain America. It's so weird that we live in a world in this game where you can land on Captain America, one of the best, most amazing fighters in all of comic book history, and you think, that's too bad. You know, it's like OG Iron Man. Now, are there versions of him that are much better? Of course. But you shouldn't land on the OG and think, well, dang it. Void? Wow, do you have Void? You do indeed. Is this a first-time awakening of Void? Probably not. No, it's a second dupe. But hey, Void really does help with signature ability. So 20 SIGs more is relevant to that champion. All right, crystal number 6, I believe? Or no, maybe 7. It's 7. Well, that was quite uneventful. You were going to land on a champion that did not major in web design either way, as it was the same champion in Spider-Man Classic. I've been told that that is the Andrew Garfield version of Spider-Man from some of you out there, even though some other people call him Tobey Maguire, which, honestly, Tobey Maguire was my favorite Spider-Man growing up. So, a little offensive, but at the same time, it's kind of clever. That one did not sting me much, which is ironic since it is a Wasp. And that is also a first-time Platinum Star on that Wasp. So 8 crystals in, no Doom, but a lot of great champions, especially that double Quake and that Platinum Star for the first time of Magic. Where is Dr. Doom in this? Can he land himself a Doom? I was going to say Black Widow Clairvoyant. Mephisto is also awesome. But at the same time, is he awesome enough to use on a day-to-day basis? Not as much as other champions in his class. First time Platinum Star Mephisto as well, though, for CMA. All right, last one in this first batch of 10. And it is a jacket that is yellow like the hit Coldplay song. Everything is yellow. And it's also called yellow. Okay, so is that video number 1? It sure is. Now we're going to video number 2, where I guess he loaded up 10 more crystals. Sure, we'll go with that. We saw Doom in the reel this time. So let's see if it's a real good pull. And he almost got his 3rd Quake. Speaking of Cap, you knew he was going to make an appearance at some point. Okay, well, that is not the best start. Certainly not as good as his last start with Quake, but he's got 9 crystals to go. Still looking for Doom. Sim Supreme would be a great backup plan, and he indeed already has him. Is this a first-time Platinum Star for him? No. In fact, he has pumped a exorbitant amount, I'm guessing, of 6 stones into him. Unless he just pumped 1, and that was the 4th dupe. Maybe he did that thing where he awakened him with an awakening gem, and then he duped him. We've all been there, right? At some point with some crystal. Another wasp. We have already seen a wasp once in this video. Still no Doom. Not surprising, but you would hope at some point that Dr. Doom would come a Cullen. It's been more gloom than doom, but still some really good pulls. And Thing, very nice. That is a fantastic reel, literally. Thing in between a Invisible Woman sandwich. Sounds like an internet phrase. And that is a first-time Thing. That is also a screenshot nominee had you chosen to do such a thing. All right, 6 more. And then we're 20 in? Wow. And that is another OG Spider-Man. He is just racking up the OGs. Sig 100 now. Wow. All right, come on, Doom. Show yourself. Show yourself. The most highly sought-after champion in the game. And that is a Hulk that makes you glad you landed on him. That is also a first-time Platinum Star of Gladiator Hulk. All right, 4 more, and then you're kind of on what the great Seaton would say is Desperation Station, because you're in your last 10. Clairvoyant Sorcerer Supreme this time. I forgot she was in this for a sec. And that's the first time featured champion. I do so many crystal opening commentaries a week, and this is crystal opening commentary weekend, that I like to say that I lose track of who opened what. So when I saw Sorcerer Supreme, I'm like, oh, he already has her. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, that was the last person I commentated. Definitely got the bad end of that reel. Black Widow Clairvoyant or Human Torch, but instead you settled for a double dupe of Iron Fist. Yikes. All right, well. 2 more crystals. And Luke Cage? Okay. We can subscribe to that. And that is a first-time Platinum Star of Luke Cage as well. All right. Last 5-star. Of the 20, I should say. You could get 10 more if you wanted. Come on. Oh, man, the alcoholic. He's drinking himself out of that crystal. Look at that. Can't even contain his liquor for 2 seconds. All right, well, it's 20 in, and we have the final 10, I guess. In why not just pop them? You know, why not just pop them? No, not gonna do it. Okay, suit yourself. Doom, no! Oh, that was painful. It was so painful that the video had to buffer because it had to hold on to that trauma a little bit more. Oh no. I hope that this isn't where the video, because sometimes when I play multiple videos from the same user, it just lags a little bit because it's so much to load in one sitting. But when you submit something online, it does cut the video off at 5 minutes. Thankfully, that was one of the shortest lag times I've ever seen in a live commentary. And that was going to be either another Iron Fist or Jugs. And we have seen Doom exactly once, and it was the troll roll of troll rolls so far. The crystal opening started out amazing, but we also got to remind ourselves, hadn't got Captain America Infinity War. Hasn't got, of course, Doom yet either. And so there are plenty of people in here that he could use. A dupe of Sorcerer Supreme. Fascinating. 2 Sorcerer Supremes. That's cool. I've heard good things about her. Don't have her, but I've heard good things about her. I don't think I even have her as a 4-star. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, crystal number 23? 24? And he landed on the hood, or what Oklahoma calls Oklahoma. Or what a car calls the hood. The hood of the car, get it? That was not clever at all. Shut up, Yogi. All right, 6 crystals and a 3rd Quake. He is shaking up his roster with that 3rd Quake. I'm sure he would exchange one of those Quakes for a Doctor Doom. So he is 0 for 25. 0 for 20 friggin' 5 on Doom. That's not surprising. Again, there's so many champions in this crystal, even with 4 out of 6 of the classes not in it. And speaking of Captain America Infinity War, he makes an appearance. Now, this would be an amazing first-time Platinum Star. My guess is it's not, and it is certainly not. That'd be pretty impressive if it was his 8th dupe of Captain America Infinity War, but maybe it just happens to be a multiple of 20. All right, here we go. There's Doom again, and Ebony Coleslaw is what greets him at the end of that crystal. 0 for 27 in terms of Doom. Obviously, he's got some really good champs. To go from not having Quake to getting 3 Quakes in an opening is amazing. That could definitely not happen, at least not realistically, in a 5-star basic crystal. So, I was going to say a 4th Quake or a Void again, but Dormammu is who is igniting this crystal opening. And you have a Max Sig Dormammu. Well, that is fascinating. Okay. 2 more shots of Doom. 2 more. And second to last is a Morning Star, which is not Doom. Spinning that chain link, though. Second dupe on the Soul Link. All right. Can he somehow get a Miracle Doom in the very last of 30 crystals? Not likely. But I've seen crazier things. No, he's keeping things low-key instead. And that is dupe of Loki. And that is a second dupe, which doesn't really do much at all for him. That batch of 10 was cool. Definitely a spectrum. He got a lot of 6-star shards from that. So now we go to basics. Are these Nexus? These look like Nexus. They don't have a reel with them. Okay. Psylocke dupe, right? Why not? You haven't awakened her yet. Might as well do first-time Platinum Stars, first-time Platinum Star. Just kidding. Oh, okay, never mind. He is going to do it. No, he's not. What are you doing to me? You didn't do it. Bro, you're playing with my emotions. All right, maybe you get dupe out of this. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, I swear I haven't looked at this before. That is totally nuts. 0 for 30 on dual class crystals. And you get Doom out of this. He hasn't confirmed it yet because I'm sure he's laughing himself. Like, that's where I pull him. Oh, man. What a story that is. What a story, Morning Glory. Was that at the end of that opening? Oh, now he's got 7. This crystal opening is truly a definition of massive, but you don't want to go featured. Don't do it. Nope, don't do it. Nope. Good. Go back to basics. Yeah. It's where the better value is, though there's still a lot of trash in there. Now, wouldn't it be crazy if he finally gets his 5-star Doctor Doom and then he gets a 6-star instead? Kind of makes the 5-star a little bit less important. Though I know some of you have told me that you use 2 Doctor Dooms consistently in the game. And I guess if I did Alliance War, I would too, if nothing else, for defense, even if I didn't use them on offense. But I don't, so I just don't have that as much. And Domino is an amazing start to this 6-star opening. Wow. So the question of this video is going to be, was hoarding 300,000 5-star shards and I guess 70,000 6-star shards, was it worth it? And the answer is absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. But ironically, it was the Nexus 5-star crystal that Ended up getting him the Doom. That's a funny story. It's a cool story because it had a good ending. But, man, it reminds me of like when you lose the remote control and you look for it everywhere. What is this? Double domino? And you're having to sit on it. That's the end of that story. But domino, this is like Quake. I mean, domino does not need to be awakened, but 2 dominoes and 3 crystals? Can't you send that to somebody who doesn't have a 6-star domino? Which would, I'm guessing, be most people. All right, there's 6-star Doom. Oh, Joe can't fix himself. Why couldn't you roll over one more or stay on long shot? Doom was 1 away, and instead Joe, he can't even fix his tie. He needs a buff so bad. Kabam knows it. They acknowledged it years ago. But they have not done a thing about it. All right, here we go. And Ebony Coleslaw is a 6-star. I've got an awakened Ebony Coleslaw is a 6-star. Do I use him at all? Just for the arena, but he's worth a crap ton of arena points. So there's that. Silver lining. All right, 2 more. Here we go. And Aegon? Okay. 2 dominoes and an Aegon out of this? Yeah, that's amazing. That is way better than I'm used to seeing in a 6-star crystal. All right, final one. Here we go. Show us the power of your 6-star crystal. Survey says, what up, Corvus? You can come back. Nebula? Oh, Satan's sister again. Okay, well. Wow. What a crystal opening. This is going to take me between uploading, thumbnail, commentating, half an hour. But I did it. And all the videos eventually loaded in one sitting. And I do believe that's finally the last one. It is. Well, CMA 1323, I would not have done this for everybody. But I did this for you, bud. I promised you. And I hope you enjoyed it. I know this is a much longer crystal opening to commentate than 99% of the ones I do. But hopefully you felt it was worth it. What a crazy Dr. Doom story. Congrats on eventually getting him. Because it really was gloom until you hit Doom.